and video lectures, and contributed to curriculum development as a board of study member for Master of Library Information Science courses. His distinguished service has been acknowledged with numerous accolades, including the National Best Librarian Award from the Madras Library Association. Dr. Ramaswamy's profile embodies a rare commitment to both scholarly depth and practical knowledge transfer. Please join me in giving a very warm virtual welcome to Dr. K. Ramaswamy. Sir, we look forward to your session.
Thank you, ma'am. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Actually, research is to see what everybody else has seen and to think what nobody has thought. Albert S.G., the most respected and honorable management of Avicii College of Arts and Science, and the organizing secretary, William I. Ma'am, head of the department, and all the faculty members, those who are behind the organization of this beautiful webinar series or FDP, and my dear beloved participants drawn from different institutions. Very, very happy and joyful evening to each and every one of you. It gives me immense pleasure to be part of this particular FDP. I must congratulate the entire team for having taken this beautiful initiative. Let me share my presentation. Is my PPT visible, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Dear participants, actually we are all interested, we are all motivated, we are all demanded to publish papers. Due to one reason or other reason, we publish research papers because research has become a very important component when you go for evaluating the performance of an individual as an academician or the quality of an entire educational institution is being measured on various parameters, and research is one of the very important parameters. Whether you take NAC or NIRF or any other accreditation agencies, research is given due importance. So we all publish papers. The students are doing UG projects or PG projects. We as faculty members, either we do a PhD or we go for a PDF, or we start writing research papers and publish in various journals. We write books and we write book chapters. We send our research outputs to various conferences and seminars. We publish in conference volumes, seminar volumes. So a lot of scholarly communication avenues are available. We start publishing different kinds of scholarly communications. And whatever be the communication that you adapt to publish your research output, the one thing is very, very clear, I will tell you. You take any kind of research communication, there's only two components. The component one is what you write on your own. The component two is what you take from others, obviously. So there are many instances, sections in your research paper where you are supposed to take content from others' research work. Obviously, without referring to others' research work, you will not be able to do your research work. For example, introduction section, where you need to write an introduction about the topic which is a focus of your research work. You need to borrow something like a definition, meaning, or history, or origin. Those things you have to take from others' research work. And very important, review of literature. When you're writing a review of literature, you have to refer to previous research. And you should find out what was the objectives, what was the methodology followed by the previous researchers, and what is the takeaway for you in each and every research paper, and what is the research gap that you come to understand after analyzing a series of review of literature. So to do a serious review of literature and systematic review of literature, you need to refer to a good number of previous papers. And finally, there is a section called discussion, either in the research paper or thesis, where you need to find out to what extent your findings are aligning with the findings of others, and to what extent your findings are contrasting with that of others. To do so, you need to refer to previous literature. So in the introduction section, we refer to others' work. In the review section, we refer to others' work. In the discussion section, we refer to others' work. Good. So when you start referring to a lot of others' work, when you take a lot of others' content, what happens is Control C, Control V. Copy and paste. But people have gone two steps ahead. One is Control A. That means they select everything Control A and then they copy and paste. And recently they went for even Control P also. So directly you take a printout. So what happens because of all these kinds of transactions? We get something called plagiarism. Okay, thanks to internet, thanks to availability of lot of open access resources, lot of repositories, lot of databases. So the problem is plagiarism. So plagiarism is something is like a menace that disturbs the whole research scenario. And we can say that is a corona of research integrity. And if you want to avoid from the menace of plagiarism, the first and the best way is to refer and acknowledge the use sources. Whatever sources you are using in your research paper, you have to acknowledge them properly. See, what do you mean by the term acknowledging? It means that you have to give due credit to the author whose paper is being referred to you in your research paper. Whether you're taking somebody's ideas, or their examples, or their methodology, or their findings, or their limitations, or their suggestions. So whenever you take something from others' content, when you are using it in your research paper, you need to give full credit to the particular research paper. Fine, good. So we all write research papers, and without referring to others' research paper, we cannot do research also mostly. So we depend on others' work. When you depend on others' work, there's a problem of plagiarism because you are referring, you're copying the content from others. Whenever you're copying content from others, whenever you're taking the content from others, we are supposed to acknowledge it. We are supposed to give full credit to the sources. The questions comes here. So what are things which are to be acknowledged when you are copying it from other sources? One is direct quotation. Whenever you take a particular paragraph, particular sentence, a couple of words as such from other sources, and you're using them as such in your research work, that's called direct quotation. So if you're taking any direct quotation from any source, you need to acknowledge it properly. Or you take content from others, you read it, you understand it, and you try to present it in your own style, you paraphrase it. And see, the paraphrased content should be acknowledged properly. You take a research paper which goes for around 7 pages, you read the entire paper, and you summarize it into 4 or 5 sentences. Summary is to be properly acknowledged. So, direct quotations are to be acknowledged, paraphrases should be acknowledged, summary should be acknowledged. Even the tables, figures, graphs, or diagrams, images, whatever you receive from online sources or offline sources, if the tables are the information that is available in the table, whatever you take from, they to be properly acknowledged. Not only that, see, even the personal communications like maybe email or any personal talks or the personal diaries, even the information that you receive from some lectures. Okay, so all those personal communications are also to be properly acknowledged. Fine. See, all these things are to be acknowledged when you are taking them from others' research work. The question comes here. If these things are to be acknowledged, then what things need not be acknowledged? See, whatever ideas, whatever arguments, whatever theories, whatever images that you develop on your own, that you create on your own, that you write on your own, need not be acknowledged because they are your own. And common knowledge, there are certain things which we term them as common knowledge. Everybody knows it. It is available in almost all the reference books, all the reference sources, all the textbooks. They're very common. And facts which are available in various platforms. So they need not be acknowledged. Say, for example, the sun rises in the east, drinking water is good in summer. So these kinds of common knowledge stuff need not be given any acknowledgement. But please remember, when you say drinking water is good in summer, it need not be acknowledged. But if you say drinking 2.5 liters of water is good for people in Chennai during May, that is to be acknowledged because that is very specific information you take from some source. And facts need not be acknowledged, but opinions are to be acknowledged. For example, if I say that Ilayaraja is a good musical composer, there's no second thought. Everybody accepts the fact. But when this fact becomes an opinion, you have to acknowledge. For example, you need to quote this particular sentence. Ilayaraja is the only fantastic musical composer ever seen by Indian cinema industry. If anybody says so, many people may not agree with this because there are many other legends. So facts need not be acknowledged, but opinions are to be acknowledged. Good? Yes. So we have understood what kind of things, stuff that you take from other research work to be acknowledged and what things need not be acknowledged. Fine, let me come to the business. So what do you mean by acknowledging? What do you mean by giving full credit to the author? Or what do you mean by giving proper reference to a particular research paper? Fine. So three different methods of referencing are available. Three different methods. One method is called author date system. Second method is called numeric system. And third method is called footnotes. Dear friends, please understand, when you say you have given correct referencing to any research paper or any research communication, it involves two steps. If you complete these two steps, then you give full credit to the author and you are safe from plagiarism. What are those two steps? One is called labeling, other is called entry. Label plus entry. What is label? For example, you're writing a research paper. In your research paper, maybe in the 4th page, maybe in the 5th paragraph, when you are copying others' content and if you are including it in your research paper, in that place, in that 5th page, in the 4th paragraph where you are adding somebody's content, there you are going to put a label. Okay, the label can be either author's name and year of publication, or it can be simply 1, 2, 3 numbers. It can be any kind of label. So this label is to be fixed. You have to affix this label whenever you have included the content taken from other research work. So this label helps the readers to understand that whatever information you have labeled, these information are not your own. You have borrowed all these information from other sources. Wherever there is no label, it means that all those content are your own. You have written all those stuff on your own. Good. So label is must. So you can go for three different kinds of labeling: author date system, numeric system, and footnote system. This is the first step. What is second component? Once proper labeling is done in the place, in the text, at the end of your research paper, you should give complete particulars about all the references, whatever you used in writing your research work. For example, if you take a book, you need to give information like name of the author, year of publication, name of the book or title of the book, and edition or volume number or publisher and year of publication or place and publication. So all these information should be available. So that will help other researchers to identify, locate and retrieve if they want to look into those resources also. Only when you do these two components, you have done 100% proper referencing. Good. See, if you take first case, which is called in-text referencing or author date system, where we write author's name along with year of publication in the place where you copy the content. Author's name along with year of publication, you are just adding it. That's called author date system. If you're having author date system, at the end of your research paper, you have to list all the references, whatever you used for your research work in the alphabetical order. Okay, all the references are to be arranged in the alphabetical order. If you have followed author date system for placing the labels in your research work. Fine. See, how to write this reference entry? See, there are different methods to write a reference entry. For an author, for a journal article, you need to follow a particular standard, particular style. For a journal article with a DOI or without DOI, or a book chapter, or a Twitter profile, or a Twitter post, or even an article that you have taken from Wikipedia, or a personal communication. So every research communication should be referenced in a particular way, in a particular method. Fine, good. This is first method. What is second method? It's called numbered referencing style, where you need to just write the number. Instead of writing the author's name along with year of publication, you will just write 1, 2, 3 only numbers. So numbers can be written either as superscript numbers, or you can write the numbers in brackets. Good. Instead of writing author's name and year of publication, you will simply write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. And at the end of your research paper, all the references are to be arranged in the order in which they appeared in your text. For example, if you given 1 in your first page of a research paper, so 1 means a book written by Ramasamy. So the reference also, number 1 will be the book written by Ramasamy. In the same order, you will mention. That is second case. And third case called footnote style, maybe which is not very popular these days, but still, Footnote means, see, for example, so this is a page, maybe 35th page in your research work. There you have given one particular content which you have taken from others. You give a number 1. In the same page, at the bottommost part of the research paper, that particular paper, you'll draw a line and you'll write you'll give all the particulars about the research paper. Okay. And apart from that, not only giving the particulars of the source used in the place in the page where it appeared, the same thing should be repeated at the end of your research paper also under the heading bibliography, where all the items should be arranged in the alphabetical order. So only these 3 different methods are widely used by researchers. Why they are referring to the research papers? The questions comes here. So how can I prepare all these references? Very simple. You need to follow one particular standard. There are many popular style manuals available, starting from APA, American Psychological Association, Chicago style, MLA style, Vancouver style, IEEE style, Nature Travel, Drobian style. So we have got more than 10,500 different styles for writing the references. Good. You can ask a question, sir. You are insisting that references are to be written using a particular style. How can I learn a particular style of writing references, both label and entry? How can I learn it? There are 4 different ways to learn the method of writing references, techniques of writing references. Very simple. Go to Google G and ask for APA 7th edition book, MLA 7th edition book, MLA 9th edition book, Chicago manual. All are available free of cost. You download all these PDFs. If you want to write reference in APA, you read all the 739 pages, you learn everything and you can use it. That's one way of learning how to write references. Second very easy method is go to MS Word. Everybody has MS Word. MS Word, there's an option called references. Just go to references. Here small a ribbon is there which has got only 4 components. Using these components, you can create both label and entry in more than 6 or 7 reference styles. You can use it. MS Word is sufficient. Or if you feel you can go for online, there are good number of online citation generators, okay, which sometimes may not even need your login. Just go, generate citations, come back, copy and come back. For example, you got easybib.com, a free online citation generator. We have bibme.org. We have citationmachine.net. We have sitefast.com. You got a very popular zbib.org, my favorite zbib.org. You can try. It's a beautiful tool, online tool, which doesn't require even a login for you. Then given Google Scholar, just go to Google Scholar, you search for something, you get the results. Just below each and every research paper, every result, you can see a double quote mark. Just click on this double quote, you can see the references are available in 5 different style manuals, which you can copy. Fine. But of course, there are some issues, but still you can use it. Okay. So these are the few online citation generating tools. You can try. Otherwise, we got something called reference management software. Just like MS Word, you can go, just like Adobe Reader, you can go and download this software. You can install either in your desktop or in your laptop, or even you can use your mobile apps, and you can do all kinds of reference management works. I mean, collecting the references, storing the references, organizing the references, generating the references, importing or exporting references, and all these things can be done in these tools. Okay. See, many such tools are there. We have got endnote.com. We have quickart.com, which can be downloaded. We have JAPREF, a free one, you can download it. We have Mendeley. Mendeley has got both the desktop version and online version you can try. And we have got Zotero. Zotero is a very simple, very handy, very beautiful tool, which is in existence for many years. Recently, it is in the 7th version, the latest version, and it is a free and open source tool. The entire source code is available. You can go and download the source code. Even if you want, even you can change the software as per your requirements. Okay, fine. So my purpose is today to give a live demo on Zotero software, which you can download and I'll show you. Okay, yes. Okay, so you can see here, so okay, you need to download the Zotero software. So let me go to the software, the tool, from where you can, yes. Just go to Google and type zotero.org. You'll get this website. Okay, this is called zotero.org. I'm in the download button. You can see here Zotero 7 for Windows. That is the latest version. If you feel that, sir, I don't have Windows, I've got some other versions, you are most welcome. You're going Mac system, you're having a Linux, you're having Linux, or you're having Windows 32-bit. So all the possibilities are here. Okay, so you need to click this button to install the software. Once the software is downloaded, just click to install it. Very simple process. It doesn't require anything else except clicks. And then first is downloading and installing Zotero 7 for Windows. Just click it. It is getting downloaded. And there is something called a Zotero connector, which is available on the right side. The Zotero connector is available for various browsers. Okay, for Chrome it is available. And if you are using, suppose if you are using Firefox, or if you are using Microsoft Edge, if you are using Safari, it has got a connector for all these browser platforms. But since I am using Chrome, I am installing Chrome connector. So my software is installed. My software is installed. Okay. Let me go to my software. Actually, I have already installed the software in my laptop, but still I will show you. Once the software is downloaded, only single exe file. Just click the file. Single exe file. Just double click the file. Okay, it is extracting the entire setup things. Let's wait for 2 or 3 minutes. Once it is 100% extracted, okay. It is asking, do you want this app to make changes? You say yes, good. And they will ask you where the software should be installed. They say Zotero is already running. Okay, so I have already installed. In your case, if you are installing for the first time, it will ask you to click next. It will ask you to select the location where this software needs to be installed. Once it is done, that's it. Software is ready. Once it is done, software will be available on your desktop. And secondly, I told you to install Zotero connector. This Zotero connector is click on this install Chrome connector. I'm using Chrome browser, so I have installed, I'm going to install Chrome connector. In my case, I have already installed. It says remove from Chrome. Where is it? You can see it's a browser. This is a browser. See my cursor, please. You can see here, no? This is called Zotero. I have got one browser add-on called Zotero connector, which is installed and made available here. It is available always in my browser. Okay, so what I have done, I have installed the software. I have installed the Zotero connector. Fine, clear, good. Now let me go to my software. It is available desktop called this software called Z, small Z. This symbol means that it is a Zotero software. It is a desktop version. So let me open my software. My software is here. Okay. The software looks like this. So we have successfully installed the software in your laptop or in your desktop, and you have connected the Zotero connector for Chrome browser. Fine, I think it's clear. Good. See what next we are going to do, I'll show you. Okay, yes, we have installed, we are connected, and we have to get acquaintance with all the interface. See, this interface got 3 components. Since I have created some folders, many items appeared. In your case, it look very blank. It's got 3 columns. This is called first column. Okay, it's called collections. This is called second column called library. And this is a third column called individual information column or individual information pan. 3 components are there. Okay, and this is a place where you can go and create folders. You can create subfolder. For example, after 2 or 3 minutes, you're going to send a paper to a conference. Okay, you can create a folder where you can add all the references required for writing a paper meant for that conference. If you're doing your PhD, you can go and create a folder for called PhD, and you can create 5 subfolders called chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5. And the references which are related to all the 5 different chapters can be stored in all those chapters. Okay, so folders and subfolders can be created, groups can be created, feeds can be added. I'll tell you later. Feeds can be added, and tags can be added. Tag. Okay, you can add tag for each and every research paper. So these things can be done in the first column. Second column is a library. Whenever you open any collection, all the individual items which are stored in that particular folder or subfolder will be available in the second column. When you click any one item in the library, then all the information related to that individual item will appear in the rightmost column. So starting from item type, title, author, name of the journal, volume number, issue number, page number, year of publication, and many other things. Okay, abstract, if it is available, attachments, notes, tag, all those things will be available in the rightmost column. So we have got three different columns. Okay, and that is how Zotero works. And on the top left corner, you can see the menus, very simple menus: file, edit, view, tools, help. Only 5 menus, no other menus available. So this is what yeah, Zotero screen is all about. Okay, yes. Then comes, we have to learn how to create folders and subfolders. I'll just tell you how you can create folders and subfolders. For example, in your case, the software is very blank, nothing will be available. Okay, you can just go and click here. You can see, a small square button where my cursor is available. Just click on this button, say create collection. It is asking for the name. So I am giving a name like training. So I'm creating a folder called training. I just click on create collection. Can you see here? A folder called training is created. Okay, for example, I'm going to teach you. Okay, see, I want to create subfolders. Just click this folder, single right click the folder, single right click, say new sub collection. This is asking what is the name. I say, I'll go for manual. There's a folder called manual. Good. So under training, there's a folder called manual. I go once and go to training, single right click, I say new sub collection. I'll go for identifiers. Okay. I create two folders. This way you can go and create a number of folders and subfolders. So folder creation and subfolder creation is very simple. Good. Yes. Next, I am going to add the references. But the next point, we are going to add the references. See, references can be added in many different ways in Zotero. One is using identifiers. Using different identifiers, you can bring all the information required for writing both the label and entry for each and every source. You can use ISBN number of books, or you can use DOI for research paper, and many more. So what the first method? Using identifiers, you are going to automatically take from online sources the details required for preparing both the label and the entry. So for example, you have used this particular book called Atomic Habits by James Clear. You have taken few lines from that particular book and you used in your research paper. You want to give a full reference to that particular source. And you know the ISBN number of that particular book. Okay. See, just go to anywhere, go to Amazon, anywhere. You can see the ISBN, both 10 digits and 13 digits ISBN codes are available. You can copy the ISBN code. I'm just copying the ISBN code. Once it's copied, you go to your software. Okay. In your software, you can see 4 different components which are located on the top left corner of second column. First column is called manual entry. Second column is called a magical wand, where you can add items by identifiers. You just click on that magical wand called add items by identifier. Here, I am going to paste. Okay, I have pasted the ISBN number of the book. Fine, good. Just click on enter. So you see the magic what happens here. Okay. See this Zotero, no, it will go on to search for online sources and it will try to get all the information required for preparing an entry. You can see right side, no? See, item type is book, title, who is the author, place, publisher, date, number of pages, ISBN number, short title, and abstract and a note. Okay, all these things are automatically brought into Zotero library by Zotero. I just pasted the ISBN number. Okay, so using ISBN number, you can import the details. You need not go and type anything, it will come automatically. First one. Okay, and secondly, if you're having a research paper, nowadays, no, each and every research paper is having a DOI number, digital object identifier, a unique ID that will help you to fetch the article irrespective of the server where it is located. For this particular research paper, this is a DOI. I am copying the DOI. DOI is of 2 different kinds. One is old type of DOI which starts from DOI like this. Nowadays, we've got a DOI like cross of DOI. It's in a different format. Whatever may be the DOI you're having, just copy the DOI and just copy the DOI and go to your software. click the magical wand and control V and then enter. That's it. Any DOI it works. Okay, so you can see here the name of the thing. You can see the right side. It has fetched all the particulars starting from title, author, publication, volume number, issue number, page number, date, journal abbreviation, which language, DOI, ISS number, URL. So it has brought everything by itself. Only I have pasted the DOI of a research paper. Second one, good. And second. And thirdly, so you might have heard about PubMed. There's a database called PubMed, which is being run by National Library of Medicine of United States of America. If you go there, no, for example, you go to PubMed, you go and look for the paper. Every paper indexed in PubMed database, those are in medicine, biotechnology, bioengineering, or nursing, allied health, pharmacy, you can come and take content from this database. See, if you are searching for papers in PubMed, each and every research paper is having something called PMID, PubMed ID. You need to copy this ID. For example, I have copying this particular PubMed ID. Okay, I have copied it. Let me go to my software. I click on magical wand. I say Control V, enter. You see what happens. Only PubMed ID I pasted. Zotero will go to online, it will search for data, and it has brought all the information required. Okay, you can see here, this is a book, this is a research paper, and this is a PubMed things like that. Okay, can do all these things, it's possible. Okay, and fourthly, see, there is a preprint repository called archive, a place where you can go and get a lot of preprints, okay, on different subjects. If you go to archive, you're looking for a research paper, there for every paper they provide something called archive ID. You can see my cursor. These are called archive ID. So this ID you need to copy. Okay, you copy the researcher ID either this way or this way, both are accepted. After copying the researcher ID, go to your software, click on magical wand, Control V and enter. Okay, just wait what happens here. It goes and fetches all the data from where? From archive repository. Fine, that's very clear. Okay, then comes, see, recently many institutions, especially those who are involved in astronomical research, they have developed something called ADS BIP code, which is available for many of the research papers which are available in astronomical research domain. If at all you are doing your research in astronomical domain, for example, you can see here, no, this side, you can see a code. This is called a bib code. Okay, this code can be copied. You can copy the code called ADS bib code. Copy the code. You can go to your software, magical wand, Control V and enter. So it goes and fetches. See, I'm just telling you what are the different ways by which you can import the data automatically using all these identifiers, using ISBN number, or using DOI or PubMed ID or archive ID or ADS bibcode. So you can use all these things to import required data from online sources. You have not entered anything manually. Everything is taken by Zotero software from online sources. Only thing is, when you are using this software which is installed in your desktop or laptop, you should have internet connection if you want to fetch all these data. Good. Now I have added 5 different items. You can see here, first column collection, I'm having a collection called training. In training, I got something called identifiers. In identified subfolder, I've got 5 different items. All these 5 items I need for my research paper. I have prepared it. Good. Now items are added. They are organized in the form of folders. Now I need to write the references. Okay, for example, if you want to write reference for only one item, single left click. Single left click, individual item is selected. If you want to select more than one, select one, then hold control button, go and select the next one. So I want to get reference only for these 2 research papers. You can select only 2 items. Or if you want to create reference for all the 5 items, very simple, Control A. Control A selects all the items. Clear? Either one item can be selected, or disjointed 2 or 3 items can be selected, or all the 5 items can be selected. Once items are selected, give a single right click. There's an option called create bibliography from items. So I want to create bibliography from all these items. Click on create bibliography. A screen comes here. a screen pops up. It asks two things. One is whether you want US English or UK English. You can change it. And it is asking what is the citation style that you need so that I can create references for all those 5 different research communications in the given format. So I have selected American Psychological Association 7th edition. See, Zotero supports 10,500 citation styles. Good. I have selected one. And here, two options. Whether you want to label or you want entry. If you want to labels, click citations. If you want entries, click bibliography. Let me go with citations first. Click on citations. Many output methods are there. For the timing, I'll go for copy to clipboard. That means I want to copy the labels into a computer's temporary memory. Okay, copy to clipboard. Say OK. Now what happens? It is saved in the computer's temporary memory. Let me go to the my Word file. There, I'll just go and say Control V. You can see here, this is the first paper, second paper, third paper, fourth paper, fifth paper. So if you are going to use APA style, this is how you are going to write your labels. So you need not learn whether it's one author or two authors or three authors or 100 authors, when I have to put et al, when I should write only the author, whether I should write the entire author's name or I should write this part of the name or that part of the name. So you need not worry about all these things. Okay, Zotero takes care of everything. Now labels are ready for all the 5 references. Okay, this is how you can create labels. Once labels are ready, I'm going to my software. I give a single right click. I say create bibliography from items. This time, instead of label, I want entries. You click on bibliography. If you want to reference entries, you have to select bibliography. Copy to clipboard, OK. Say OK. Now I have copied referencing entries for all the 5 research communications. Let me go to my Word document where I want to place all the references. Okay. You give a title called references, say Control V. You see what happens? It's the beauty of Zotero. Can see here. Okay. Can see here. All the entries 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the 5 entries are automatically arranged in the alphabetical order. Okay. I have not told anything. It has automatically come in the alphabetical order. And all the items are set in hanging intention. Please understand. Any reference, first line will start from here. Second line will start 3 or 4 spaces in a second. This is called hanging intention. If you are following APA referencing style, all the references are to be arranged in the alphabetical order using hanging intention. You need not learn. It has done automatically. See, first other, second other, whether comma should be given or full stop should be given, where we have to give ampersand symbol or and, whether you have to write here within bracket, not within bracket. Full stop should be given after the year and not to be year. Whether title of the research paper should be in italics or capital. What about the journal article, whether it is to be in italics. What about the volume number, which is to be italics. Issue number need not be in italics. See, you need not learn all these things. Zotero prepares this reference automatically without even 1% error, I assure you. I have been using Zotero for many years. Okay, fine. And see, first article, second article, third article, fourth article, and fifth article. All articles are arranged very beautifully. Good. That is the beauty of this Zotero software. Okay. So what is the first point? Well, the first point, we have install a software. After installing software, I open the software. I created a folder. And then already I have referred to some resources and I have some identifiers. Using those identifiers, I have fetched all the data automatically from online resources. Good? Okay. You can ask a question. Sir, if you're having ISBN number, you typed OK. Sometimes, what is the guarantee that it will fetch data from all the ISBN numbers? Sometimes old books may not be available. All the journals may not be available. If DOI is a 100% fetch data, Archive ID 100%, PubMed ID 100% fetch data. But ISBN number, there is a small problem. Sometimes it may not fetch. Apart from that, there are many other cases. For example, you go to your library, you see a newspaper which carries a news. You want to refer to this particular news in your research paper. So you need to manually prepare reference for that particular news item. Or there's a YouTube video, you need to refer to your research work. You have taken some content from YouTube video or from Flickr images or from Spotify audio tracks, you got some information. So whenever our conference proceedings or books or book chapters or artwork or websites, so whatever may be the kind of communication, you can go for manual entry. If you're having some resource in your hand for which identifiers are not available, you can go for manual entry. Where is it available? First box, you can see here, the second column, top leftmost, first box is add item. So these five are the most commonly used items, and here starts all in. Start from artwork. That means you using Zotero, you can create both label and entry for all these different kinds of documents. Artwork, audio recording, blog post, book chapter, conference paper, data set, email, encyclopedia article, journal article, letter, magazine article, patent, podcast, preprint, presentation, radio broadcast, report, software, standard, statue, thesis, broadcast, video recording. See, you can write reference for all these different kinds of documents. For example, let me start with, so for example, book. I have referred to a book which I have taken from the library. The book is having ISBN number, but when I enter the ISBN number, Zotero is not able to fetch all the details. Maybe it's not available online. So I'm going to enter all the particulars manually. Good. So just go to the first box, click this box and select book. Once you click on books, you can see what happens in the third column. There, all the blank structure appears in front of you where you need to go and type. So it says book because I have selected book. What is the title? For example, I say Accounting Theory. This is the name of the book. Okay. What of the author? First author. Let me take my name. Let me have privilege of writing my name, Ramasamy. First name is initial K. Okay, good. One author is okay. If you want to add one more author, just go and click the plus button here. Second author appears. One more author, you want to add third author. You can, if you want to delete, just click on this minus button. You can add and delete all these things. Very simple. Okay. Then comes for the book. I have given a title. I give author's name. If volume number is available, I can give volume number. Volume number is 1, for example. Okay. And what about the edition? This is second edition. Okay. What is the place? It is published from Delhi. Okay. Who is the publisher? ABC Company Limited. Already used it. Okay. Date means here, which year? 2025. It's more than sufficient for a book. Okay. Clear? Yes. So I have entered all the particulars. Okay. And you can see here, it has come accounting theory. I can just go back. You can check account is come. So now I added one manual entry. Good. Now I need to create both label and reference for this manual entry. It's very simple. Single right click. Say same procedure. Create bibliography from item. APA 7th edition. I want first citation. Citation means the label. Say OK and go to your Word file. Wherever you want the things, you can just go and say Control V. You get label for my book, Ramasamy, 2025. If you want the reference, very simple, right click, create bibliography. This time select bibliography, say OK and go to your MS Word, place the cursor where you want the reference, Control V, it's ready. Good. Very simple, no? Yes, you can create that way. So this way, manually you can go and type the particulars and you can generate things. Very, very simple. Okay. And thirdly, how can I get data? For example, you are going to a database, maybe something like Dimensions database or PubMed database or OpenX database or Lens. Why I have used all these database? They're all free. I can show you. That's why. If you're having an access to Scopus or Web of Science or any such kind of commercial database, absolutely no problem. You can go to all those databases, type the keyword and get the results. Once you get the results can be imported into either RIS format, Research Information System format, or PubMed format, or BibTeX format. You can download the references in all these formats. Once the files are imported, then those references can be automatically brought into your Zotero software. Very simple. I'll give small example for that. Okay, for that, let me go to my software. Yes, I'll go to Google. Okay, good. I'll go to Google. The Google, I will go for example, PubMed database. Okay, PubMed database. Okay. So PubMed is a database I told you is maintained by National Library of Medicine. So there you can go and search for the things that you need. For example, I search for something like lung cancer, something like that. For example, it's basically a medical database. Okay, I'm going to search for articles on lung cancer. Okay, I got some research papers. A lot of papers are there. Now I want to take all the references into my research Zotero software. The first page, 10 papers are listed. For example, I want to take all the 10 papers. For example, I'm telling you, you click on save button, then click on save button. You can say what do you want to download, all results on this page. Select it. And what format? In PubMed format, in text format. Okay. What I have done, I have gone to PubMed database. I have given a keyword. I got the results. First page 10 results are there. All the references I want to take it to Zotero. How can I do that? First of all, you have to save all the reports in a format which is compatible to Zotero. Zotero accepts PubMed format. So I've selected PubMed. I say create file. Can see here the file is created. The file is created PubMed lungcan.txt. The file is downloaded. Okay. This way you can go to Dimensions database, a free software. You can go to OpenLX, a free software. You can go to Lens, a free software, or you can go to Scopus. You can go to Web of Science. You can search for the keyword. You can download the results either as a TXT file or as a RIS file or as a BibTeX file. Now file is ready. Now we are going to import this. How to do that? It's very simple. Go to file. Let me go to this folder called manual folder. Nothing is there. Okay. Manual folder. Go to file and there click on import. Go to file, click on import. It is asking for the file, a file BibTeX RIS. Okay, no problem. Say next. Even if you're having your references in Mendeley also, you can download, no problem. See, I am selecting my file called PubMed lung cancer. I say open. It is asking whether shall I import all the files, separate collection. Okay, do it, no problem. Say next. Can see the beauty here. A new folder is 10 items are imported. Finish. You can see here a new folder called PubMed lung cancer is there. All the 10 items have come here. All the 10 items are here. Absolutely no problem. See the beauty of these 10 folders. See all the 10 items are available. Now you can go and generate references for all the 10 items. So this way any file from all these databases can be imported as a batch into this Zotero software. So this is another possibility where you can go and import the references from other databases or even from other reference management softwares like Zapref or EndNote or Mendeley. It is possible. Good. Yes. Next one is how to add collection to my reference folders using Zotero connector. I was telling you about a Zotero connector. See, whenever you are online, you are searching for some data, you are watching some YouTube video, or you are getting some Flickr images, or you are watching to some Spotify audios, whatever it may be. If you are online, that particular source can be automatically brought inside Zotero using this Zotero connector. Zotero connector is nothing but a browser extension I showed you. I'll show you one by one. For example, this is a web page from where I have taken some content and used for my research work. Okay, I go to Google and I search for this particular page. I'm writing a research paper on metamorphosis. So I just gone to this particular website. I have downloaded something from this particular page. Okay. Now what I want to do is that I want to save this page and all the details required for writing label and reference for this particular web page into Zotero. Okay, it's very simple. This is a website I used. Now, see, for example, some websites, no, maybe after 2 months, 3 months, they become outdated or the pages might have been removed. If you're doing a PhD research work after 1 year, after 2 years, if the references are not found, you'll have big time. So what you can do is that you can take a screenshot of the entire web page, which will be available in Zotero forever. Okay. So for example, you can see here, I just click the browser extension. There Zotero connector. I just click these three dots. You can see here, save to Zotero. It is asking save to Zotero. Whether you want to have this or that, just click on save to Zotero. Okay. For example, let me go once again. Okay. Zotero. Save to Zotero. Yes. Can see here. Once I click the button, it will be getting saved into my folder. Okay, I'll show you once again. Save to Zotero. And this is This is PubMed something else. So what I do is that I will install it once again. Even I can show you also. See, I'll go to the site where I can connect the Zotero, for example. I'll just go to the first page. You can see here, download, install Zotero Connect. I go to Zotero page. Okay. Let me go to the website. Because it shows the previous one. I click on install Chrome connector. It says already it is there. I just click on remove from Chrome. So it is being removed. Okay, remove. So Zotero connector has been removed from Chrome. Now I am going to add it. Okay, add to Chrome. I say add extension. So you can see here it is added now. Just wait for a minute till it gets added to our browser. So you can see now it is added now. Okay, so let me go to my page called, let me go to my own page where I was trying something on metamorphosis. For that matter, you can go to any website. For the sake of simplicity, no, I have just created some ready-made links which will be saving our time. So let me go to my, okay, this website I use. Just go to this Zotero and click on Zotero connector and say, okay. Got it. Okay. See, once you click this node, just save to Zotero option is there. Web page, it is getting saved into a folder called, I think it is hiding this. It is saving to my folder called PubMed. What is the name of the file? Metamorphosis. Okay. Snapshot is also automatically added. So let me go to my Zotero software. You can see here in my folder called PubMed, you can see Metamorphosis is a desktop. It is a desktop version. Okay. It's a desktop version. 1 minute view layout. I can go for standard. Okay. Okay. Can see here, it has brought all the details required for writing a reference for a web page. So one of the major mistakes that we all commit is when you are copying a content from website, a URL, we simply go and paste the URL under list of references. That's not the way of writing a reference. Okay. So references are to be written properly for the web pages. So I have added a web page now. For example, do a single right click, go for create bibliography. I go for bibliography, APA 7th edition, say OK and go to your MS Word and you can just see here, for example, Control V, you can see here. And this is the way you need to write a reference for this particular web page. Okay. So Zotero connector brings things automatically, one thing. And secondly, for example, you are referring to a maybe a PDF file. You are going to Google, you're searching some information and there is a PDF file what you got. Okay, for example, I tell you. See, for example, I am referring to this particular web page. I am here. I went to Jewel Journals. I was searching for some papers and I got one PDF file. Okay. For example, now this PDF file which I have got during my online search, I want to take it to my Zotero software. Okay. So this software, the file is getting open. Let's wait for a minute. You can see the beauty here. See, once the PDF file is getting open, you can see here Zotero shows a different picture. It means that save to Zotero has access to this site. Just click on this PDF option. You can see here it is getting saved to PubMed database. You can change it also. Okay, it is getting saved. Once it is saved, no. See, for example, when the file is getting saved, just go to your Zotero folder. PubMed, you can see here. Let me go back and show you what is the file we have saved. Jeweljournals.com. Okay, that is the name of the file. It is saved into this file. See, I want to take this file and all its information into my Zotero library. Okay, I have clicked this PDF file. Now it has come. What is the name of the file? Library services in the 21st century. The PDF version is automatically taken into Zotero library, which I have not done. Okay, let me go to my Zotero file. You can see here. library services in 21st century. All the details, including title, author, volume, issue, date, everything has come automatically. Okay, this is for your online. See, you go to online, you search for a particular research paper, you got the research paper which is in the PDF format, you just import the entire PDF into Zotero along with all the details, okay, including the PDF version. Okay, this PDF is already attached. Okay, if you just click this PDF, no, see, Zotero is having a inbuilt PDF reader. You need not have any Adobe reader. Zotero is having inbuilt reader. You can go and open your PDF file inside Zotero library and you can do everything over there. See, for example, all the annotations can be done. Just click on highlight. You can go and highlight text. Whatever color you want. You want different colors. Maybe green color can have it. Or you want to have underline. You can go and underline. No problem. Or if you want to write something, that's possible. You can go and give some content. Okay, you can go and give some content, some remarks about this particular paragraph. Okay, you want to take a picture, you can select the picture. Or if you want to draw something, you can go and draw something in different colors. So all these annotations can be done within Zotero library, and all these annotations will be available for you even if you open this file after 6 months, 1 year also. Yeah, I'm just closing this file. So without having any Adobe Reader, I am opening a PDF file. I am doing all the annotations inside Zotero library. Good, good. Second one, fine. So I have showed you how to take content from web page and how to take an online PDF file. And very beautifully, I'll show you example which you will be wondering at. See, for example, I go to Google Scholar. Everybody uses Google Scholar because that is a scholarly search engine for getting relevant literature. I go to Google Scholar. For example, let me go and search for something like information. I'm sorry. Okay, intellectual disability. It has come automatically. Okay, see, this page has got the result. I got the results for the title intellectual disability. It has got 1, 2, 3, 4 items and all. Now, I have to carry all these references or selected references available on this page into Zotero automatically. How to do that? Very simple. You can see here a symbol, click it, save to Zotero. It is asking, out of these many files available on this particular page, what references you want to export to Zotero? See, I'll select this file. Okay, I'll go for this file. Okay, I'm just selecting few items. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, and one book also. Okay, these 5 items from Google Scholar I want to transfer to my Zotero library. Very simple. You say okay. So what happens now? You can see it will be saved into my folder called PubMed. PubMed is a default. You can change the folder also. You can see all the items. What I have selected 5 different items. All the 5 items one by one, they are automatically added into my Zotero library. Out of which only one is having a full PDF version. Other are only HTML version or plain information. Okay, that is over. Okay, very good. No, work is over. See, 1, 2, 3. Three items are having a PDF files, and other 2 items are having only HTML version. Now I have imported all these 5 items. Okay. For example, a clinical primer on intellectual disability. Please go to your Zotero library. You can see here. Where is a premier? This you know, a clinical premier. Okay. All these items have come. From Google Scholar, whatever references you want to bring into Zotero, you can bring all the references automatically into Zotero using your Zotero connector. Zotero connector is a very beautiful tool which can be used for bringing all the things from online information resources. That is possible. So from Google Scholar also you can take the information. Okay, fine. Then YouTube video. If you're watching a YouTube video, if you want to bring that reference into Zotero, that is also very much possible. Or Flickr image, Twitter, Spotify, all are possible. You can do that. Okay, similarly. And annotation I told you how to create citations, and you can go for one more thing. I'll just show you very important one. I'll sum up with those 2 things. One is Zotero in MS Word and feeds. These 2 things I'll tell you. I'll take 5 more minutes, please, but pardon me, please. Okay. So one is just go to edit. In edit option, edit menu option is something called settings. Edit, go to settings. There's an option called advanced. Okay. Or site. Inside, if you go site, no, there's something called word processor. I already installed Zotero folder, Zotero menu item in my MS Word. That is why it is showing reinstall. In your case, it says install. Either you can install this add-in for MS Word or LibreOffice, both are permitted. For the time being, I limit my presentation only to MS Office. I have added it. See the beauty of this. Just go to your MS Word. I am in MS Word. You can see here, there is a menu item called Zotero. Just click it. It was not there previously. When you go to Zotero software, go to edit, go to settings, click on site and click install MS Word add-in. Then you can see one more menu called Zotero sitting in your MS Word software. You can see there's 3 items. Now see the beauty of this. I'll just share with you. See, only one condition is that your Zotero library should be on. So I have opened my Zotero library, minimize it. Now go to your Zotero menu, just click it, click on Zotero. Now you see the beauty what happens. Click on Zotero, 3 options are there. Click on add edit citation. Just click on add edit citation. That means sitting inside your MS Word, you are going to take the label and references from your Zotero library. Without even searching for anything in Zotero library, you can search for all the references from your MS Word. For example, I am looking for an author called Ramasamy. Okay. And these are the papers written by Ramasamy which are available in my Zotero library, desktop library. For example, you take this accounting theory, what we open now. I just click on accounting theory. So label is created. Now I want to do something like clinical. Okay, I search for a keyword. It goes and search for the keyword, the title. It brings all the papers. A clinical primer. Just click it. Now I have got 2 papers. I created labels for 2 papers. Just click enter. See, reference labels are ready. Very simple, no? That means sitting in MS Word, you go to Zotero library, you search for references based on author's name or title keyword, you bring the labels. After adding all the references, just go to second option called add edit bibliography. Just click on add edit bibliography. You can see here, for both the references, for both the labels, references have come automatically. It's very simple. Okay. So this add-on is very, very useful. Open the Zotero library, come to MS Word, click on this Zotero option, you can go and search for everything and you can bring the labels and references. That means whatever items you have already made available in Zotero library, those items can be searched for and labels and entries for all those stored items can be brought into your MS Word free of cost. What is required is only one MS Word plugin to be added. It's very simple. I showed you. Okay. And finally, I want to show you. See, nowadays, many journals, many publishers, they provide RSS feeds for their journals. For example, I just a small example. RSS feed means you take any one particular research journal, they will provide a place. I'll just show you, and for example, I'll just show you this only. Then you will understand it better. This one journal for which I have got RSS feeds, you can go and search for RSS feeds of various journals. See, for example, this is one journal called Academic Oxford University Press Journal. Okay, name of journal is Annals of Botany. It's an open access journal. This is called RSS feed. Okay, you just go to the journal website. Almost all the journals nowadays are providing RSS feeds. Click the RSS feed link, copy the link. If you click it, it will open something like this. Okay, now I am having this particular RSS feed of a journal. Okay, RSS feed means you need a RSS feed reader to read the feed. That means whenever a new research paper is published in that journal, it will be automatically sent to your RSS feed. Okay, see, I just copied this RSS feed. You go to the software. I'm in my software. You can see here. Go to file, click on new library, click on new feed, click on from URL. Go to file, new library, click on new feed, click on from URL. Okay, and copy the URL feed. Whatever RSS feed you copied from a journal, no, paste. Just come automatically. You see here, Annals of Botany Open Access. Just click on OK. Can see here in the first collection column is something called Annals of Botany Open Access. One paper is available. This way I have added 1, 2, 3, 4. I have got all these 4 feeds. So what you need to do, if you are doing a research on a particular subject, maybe like biotechnology, you go and look for journals on biotechnology. If they are providing free RSS feed service, copy the URL, come and paste in Zotero. What happens? You need not go to the journal website hereafter. No need, don't go to the journal website. Whenever a new paper is published in that journal, immediately it will be automatically made available in your Zotero library. You need not go to the journal search for updates. That is the beauty of Zotero. So Zotero is having lot of things. For example, we have got zotero.org, zotero.org, where you can go and have your online library. Sir, I don't want to install any software, sir, but I want to use all the functions of Zotero. Very, very simple. You can go and use all the functions. Whatever I showed you in the desktop, everything is available in the desktop version, online version. Zotero.org, you click on login. I have already logged in. I got username password. You can create. Click on login to Zotero. You can see whatever I have in my desktop library, all are available in my online library. Even when I am away from I'm in Kolkata, I'm in Chennai, I'm in Trichy, I'm in London, I can open my online library. I can have all my references because I have synced. There is an option called syncing option available. If you sync your account, whatever is available in desktop will be available online. Whatever you do online will be available in your desktop. That is the beauty of Zotero library. You can see here our teaching, our training, you can see, no, just got two things and all. And we have PubMed lung cancer. Okay, all the papers are there. Whatever I did in the desktop. Now I am in zotero.org, K Ramasamy 1975/collections. It is my library. You can go and add items, you can do magical item, you can add notes, you can create a bibliography, you can create labels. Okay, all are possible. You can import, you can export, everything. Whatever I did in desktop version, everything can be done in online version also without installing any software. But if you're having a desktop version, you can create a sync so that the same information will be available in both the desktop library and your online library. So Zotero is having lot of such options, which will take lot of time for us to discuss. The whole purpose of this presentation is give you a small overview of what are the basic functions available in Zotero. I believe and wish that you will download the software and you will go and explore further the advanced functionalities that will make your research work very, very smart. You should do smart research work. To do a smart research work, you need tools like zotero.org or desktop Zotero version. So my best wishes to all of you. Thank you so much for this great opportunity. And if there are doubts, one or two, we will engage. Absolute no problem. Please. I am not closing screen because if somebody wants any doubt, I want to show the thing. That's why. So audience participants, please, you can go for your doubts. Organizers, uh, would you enable the participants to ask questions orally, or you'll ask them to give the messages in chat box?
Yeah, it is open for everyone, sir.
Oh, please,
Yeah,
participants,
yeah.
please. You can go ahead. So no doubt.
I hope it is very clear. It
Okay,
is a small work.
maybe when you are when you start working with this software, sometime you may get some doubts. In that case, you may
Yeah,
always
yeah.
contact me. I'll be able
Definitely.
to guide you. So thank you so much, ma'am, for this great opportunity. Thank you all.
It is a small workshop, sir. So it is
Thank you,
not
ma'am.
a webinar or anything. It is a small workshop about the Zotero software. We are not aware of this much insights are there in the inside that we have that was a very tough situation. When we have created papers, we have APA or MLA or Chicago, all these we have to create everything, right?
But
And we have to
presently we
order
are
it.
blessed, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. Now today only I am aware of all these options are available in Zotero. You
Please,
told me
carry this
that
information to your students, ma'am. Please.
definitely, sir. It is a 5 minutes work, I think. Just to click
Yes,
on
yes,
all these things
exactly,
and
ma'am.
we can create a citation or we can create a bibliography, all these things, sir. It is
Yes,
a
ma'am.
very,
Yes, ma'am.
very, very useful session, sir. That takes even bibliography and references we need to create in that format. It takes at least 1 day
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
for a
Maybe in a
paper.
couple of minutes you can do, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. It is very useful session, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yeah, just a minute.
Somebody have raised the hand.
Ma'am, please
And
permit them, ma'am.
one more doubt is asked in the chat box.
Please read, ma'am.
They asked whether it is a free software and is there any time limits?
No, not at all. See, Zotero is a free and open source software from a company called Digital Scholarship. It is 100% free. It is not having any something like a free version, paid plan. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. Nothing like that. It is 100% free software. Even source code is available. I have been using Zotero for more than 7 to 8 years. It is 100% free.
We need to ashamed about this. 7 to 8 years it is available. We are not aware of this.
No, actually, to be more frank, ma'am, a good number of software pieces are available for reference management. I have been using a couple of softwares, but I could find Zotero to be more friendly or more useful, ma'am.
Yeah, definitely, sir.
Dr. Leelavati has raised the hand. Is there anything to say, ma'am?
Please permit, ma'am.
Yes, good evening, sir.
Ma'am, good evening, ma'am.
Is audible?
Yeah, yes, very much audible, ma'am.
Is it audible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible. Please
Okay.
go ahead.
Sir, shall I get the PPT of this presentation? Because
with pleasure,
if we are
I will send it to
installing
the
that
organizers,
particular
ma'am.
software,
We will
because
share it, ma'am.
we have to get some ideas.
With pleasure, I will
because
send
if we are
both the
installing the
people.
software,
Yes, ma'am.
sir, one second, sir. If I'm installing the software, I have some doubt, means I will be verify the PPT and I will be do that process.
Absolute,
So
no
way,
problem.
Don't worry, ma'am.
We are giving
Sir,
them only for
I will share both PPT and the Word file with the organizers. Organizers in turn, they will take decision and they will send it to across the participants, ma'am.
no worry, sir. It is
Okay,
spreading
okay,
knowledge is very much pleasure. We will share it immediately, sir. After sir sent, we will share it immediately in the WhatsApp group.
okay,
So
ma'am.
one more
Thank you,
doubt
ma'am. Thank
asked
you.
in our chat box.
Please, ma'am.
They asked like, what about Mentally, sir? Which could be better, whether Mentally or Zotero?
Actually,
It's a
Mendeley also
doubt.
is
Okay.
equally good software. So there is no second opinion on it because Mendeley was ruling the reference management scenario for 3 or 4 years. There's no doubt in it. But previously, Mendeley was started as a reference manager, and later on they expanded their wings and they have gone to many different things. So they got their own library, they got their own group creating system. So many things have come into Mendeley. Mendeley is equally very good software, but Mendeley is linked to Elsevier company. It is linked to Elsevier company, and online version you can access no problem. Beyond a particular limit, they'll ask for a paid version, and you should have a online desktop version. Your computer should be having a Windows of with operating system of 10 or more than 10 Windows 10. Some restrictions are there, but Mendeley is equally very good software. As you use Zotero, you can use Mendeley also. Same way you can use Mendeley. And I have been using Mendeley for many years. I would see both are very good software. Since the Zotero is 100% open and free software, I have started using Zotero. But even if you're working with Mendeley, you can all the references from Mendeley, you can bring it to Zotero. If you're working in Zotero, from Zotero, you can take all the references to Mendeley. So that kind of mutual exchange of data is permitted. So there's no second doubt. Mendeley is a very good software. You can use Mendeley also.
Okay, so there are one more doubt from one of our participant.
Please, ma'am. Please,
She
ma'am.
asked like any exe file to download, sir. I think she mentioned about the Zotero.
Ma'am, only one exe file. Only when you are going to install Zotero in your laptop or in your desktop. I am sharing the link in the Word file. You have to click the link so that exe file will download only one exe set of file. Just click, file will be installed, ma'am. You need not download or install anything else with regard to Zotero installation. Only one exe file. I am sharing the link with my MS Word file. You just click it and download it, ma'am. Very simple.
Is participants any other doubts? If you have any doubt, just you can raise your hand.
One participant has raised their hand, Vijay.
Please permit, ma'am.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
So it was a very wonderful session. The whole AI thing in research, as Madam said, there are so many tools which many scholars are very unaware of. I
Okay.
have a kind request, sir.
Please.
You said few softwares and few apps and tools are free and few are paid.
Yes, yes.
According to your best knowledge, you
Hmm.
know, and you are already into it. If
Hmm.
you can give us a chart of which are paid and free thing, those
Hmm.
who can afford for paid tools, we can
Hmm.
go in
Hmm.
for that.
Hmm.
Those who
Hmm.
cannot afford, we can go for the free tools.
Sure, ma'am.
So
I'll
if you
share,
can
ma'am. Absolutely no
provide
problem.
that list that yes, this is paid and this is unpaid, so we can go according to that and we can make use of those tools, sir.
Sure, with pleasure, ma'am. Because the
Yes,
basic purpose of teaching Zotero is free of cost. It doesn't
yes,
require any cost in any way. So anybody can download and use. The Zotero is available
yes.
for
So
Windows,
in case
Linux, or Mac.
use of any you paid tool also, when we can go ahead with that, because you have more knowledge on that, you'll be sharing that with us.
With pleasure. I'll share it, ma'am. With pleasure, I'll
The
share it.
second thing is this, now Madam has given two links for us, like one is a Zoom and one is the YouTube link. So
Okay.
in the YouTube link, it is going on a live stream. Will that live stream also be there in Avinash, this college YouTube channel?
That you please ask the organizer, ma'am.
Avichi College, yes, ma'am. Yes.
It will be, or it will be deleted, ma'am, that whole thing?
No.
It will
It is there.
Okay, it will be there. So
Yeah,
the
it
link,
will be.
whatever sir said, that the Word file or the Excel file, you can share it in the chat group where we all are there as participants. So it will be helpful for us to download it from that group only, ma'am.
Yes. I hope you have joined in a WhatsApp group, right?
Yeah, ma'am. WhatsApp group. We all are
Yeah,
from
we
WhatsApp
will
group. We
share
are,
everything in the WhatsApp group. Don't worry.
yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Shall we wind up the session, ma'am?
Yes,
Thank you,
Yes.
participants.
Janani, ma'am.
Is there any other doubts? Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Dr.
participants.
Nagalakshmi ma'am has mentioned that they are using Mendeley, but they will start using Zetero.
Yeah. From today onwards, they start using Zotero.
Ma'am, I am not the marketing manager of Zotero and okay. Since I have been
இல்ல, இல்ல.
using it, I feel it is good. I'm sharing it. Mendeley also
No,
equally
no,
good. You
no.
can go for Mendeley also. No problem.
Really, I am frankly said, we are not aware this much of tools are available in Zotero. We are not aware. That is
Actually,
the thing.
ma'am, you need 1 day, ma'am. You need one day
Yeah.
to learn all the functionalities of Zotero, ma'am.
Listen, we will explore and we will send a message or we will give a call to you. I hope you are helping.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you
Sure.
so much.
Yes, thank you, sir. We now extend our heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed speaker, Dr. K. Ramaswamy. Sir, your insightful presentation has offered invaluable perspectives, particularly in bridging the gap between high-level academic scholarship and the practical resource management. The past 1 hour has been truly informative. We are deeply thankful for the clarity and the depth of expertise you brought to this session, making it a truly impactful part of our FDP. Over the past 2 days, we had the privilege of learning from various distinguished speakers. We explored the use of AI tools in research and publication, understood key aspects of plagiarism, the importance of the proper acknowledgement, and the art of citation and referencing. Today, we took a deeper dive into the practical side of reference management, especially with a detailed session on a Zotero, learning how to download, install, and effectively use it. For many of us who are new to research, this hands on guidance was especially valuable and empowering. And the participants, please note that the feedback link for today's session has been shared in the chat box as well as in a YouTube link also. We kindly request you to complete the form before concluding your day. It has been an honor to host you virtually, Dr. Ramaswamy sir. A final word of thanks to you and
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for all of you.
to all our dedicated participants for your attention, curiosity, and engagement. We look forward to welcoming you back tomorrow evening for day 4 of our FDP as we continue this enriching journey together. Have a wonderful evening and thank you so much, sir. Thanks, all the participants. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam. With your permission, shall I leave the meeting, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Yes,
you
sir.
so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And a kind request, fill up your feedback form before 8:15.